Yeah, what it is, man. It's your boy Lil Say, and me. We locked in. Conroe, Texas finest with Texas Plug right here in H-Town. Nation tour, baby. Kick out the right way. You better get right. And if you're not Texas Plug, what you doing?
Man. Yo. Yeah, y'all see where we at. Y'all know what's going down.
What up, y'all? It's JD.
Master P in the building, ice cream, man.
It's your boy, Boosie Boo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Trina.
It's your man, Nick Cannon.
Big Ed, man, we back. What's going down, man? It's your boy down in Houston.
Giving love to the
Texas Plug. Man, shout out to the TexasPlug.com.
TexasPlug.com. I'm chilling with the TexasPlug.com.
Texas Plug, you know what it is, TexasPlug.com.
Hey, man, shout out Texas Plug. Shout out TexasPlug.com, man.
You know, when I'm in Texas, you know I'm rocking with the plug.
Make sure you keep it locked to the Texas Plug TV. All right?
Texas Plug, man. E-Rock, we on.
Yeah.
All right, shit. You ready, big dog?
I'm great.
All right, well, shit, we rolling in 3, 2, 1. Yo. Texas Plug TV. You could be anywhere in the World Wide Web, man, but you're right here with us, man. We really appreciate that. Man, right now we have a special edition artist spotlight, Texas Unplugged, and we got a young man that's been putting it down in and out the city, out in the country towns, from Conroe to Navasota, now putting it down in College Station. But for those who don't know, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people and let them know what we got going on here.
Where it's your boy Lil Say, and It Money Nation, man. We in the building 936 Conroe, Texas. Finest, you know what I'm talking about? All the way to Navasota, back to the station, man. We out here, VCS. It ain't nothing but love, baby. Y'all know I stay running, man. And like I told them, boy, man, it's the Nation tour. We kicking it out right here with the Texas Plug, man. Why not? You know what I'm talking about? If you want to be tapped in the city, you're going to come fuck with Texas Plug. So you see what I mean?
Already. Well, shit, first and foremost, man, I want to let you know, man, it's an honor to have you here with us, man. We really appreciate your time, taking your time out to come chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? Already. Well, let's get right on into it, man. This is actually take 2 for those who don't know, so we're going to make it twice as nice, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's start off with your origins. We want people to know Lil Say. Start off, let everybody know where you started at. Where are you born and raised?
All right, man, I'm born in Conroe, Texas, man. Grew up in Navasota. Graduated in Navasota. And, you know what I'm saying, made my way to the station. But when I say I'm worldwide with it, nationwide, I'm nationwide with it, man. I hadn't been on tour countless, multiple times, you know what I'm saying? So I done been to Louisiana, was Orlando, Atlanta, the DFW, Dallas area, Nacogdoches, East Texas, Texarkana. Man, I could go on and on, but I done been around the world with it, man, and we stretching out a little longer with it. Let's say I'm Get Money Nation. Hey, shit, I'm finna make way out here, man.
We got some specific questions that we want to ask. So for starters, let's just take it to the roots, to the origins. Born and raised, you say Conroe. Conroe is where it all started. So tell us a little bit about your origins. Tell us a little bit about the early days. Tell us a little bit about your household, you know, mom, dad, siblings, and what type of neighborhood community you grew up in.
Yeah, like I grew up, you know what I'm saying, nice household. You know what I'm saying, if you of color, you know what I'm saying, brag me, you already know, waking up to the soul food, the breakfast on the morning, the Hal Green playing. It's easy like Sunday morning, clear, clean and fire. I come from that era, you know what I'm saying. Pops always stayed on my ass. Shout out Miss Stephanie and shout out my Pops Keith. Like I said, I came up real good. Then my dad Champ, you know what I'm saying, that's my real dad. You know what I'm saying, I love my dad Keith for always being in my life for all my life, you know what I'm saying. So I grew up with 2 prophets, which was a blessing. But it was good. My siblings, you know, the Pallets, the cousins, I had all of them, man. I grew up, I had a nice childhood that a lot of kids won't be able to see, you know what I'm saying? They grow up in Conroe. It's just like any other neighborhood. We got the, you know what I'm saying, we got the, you know, the Mexicans, you got the whites, you got us, you got a little bit of everything. Like I said, it's a mix, but everybody get along just like everywhere else, you know what I'm saying? We got the hood, the country more than anything. We ride horses out here, you know what I'm saying? Conroe more like the woods, boondocks, you know what I'm saying? But it get hoods, 2854, shout out my nigga Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the realest shit, but yeah, Conroe, Texas is just like anywhere else, man, but you gotta know it. You gotta know it from somebody like me to know what it's like.
Okay. So let's make it specific for people who may have grew up in Conroe that know the area, and then let's also make it plain for people who let's make it plain also for people who like are in Canada or wherever abroad. You know what I'm saying? Where exactly in Conroe are you familiar? Did you grow up? What neighborhood? What street? What's good?
Up in here, Conroe, Texas, sometimes like Tile Timbers, letter quarters, you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I grew up there. And like I say, it's the hood. Shit, no cameras, no nothing, all the valley come. And always shootings every night. Shit, cool. Hey, you got the Kool-Aid lady, tough lady, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's just like any other hood, you know what I'm saying? We grew up fighting, playing basketball, you know, niggas might elbow you the wrong way. You start strapping, you know what I'm saying? So we grew up, you know, you had to take your lick, fall down, you get right back up. So yeah, it was like.
Okay, so what type of young man was Lil Say? What type of things interest you in early on?
Yeah, music, man, music and sports, you know, so I love basketball and football. I played football, you know what I'm saying, and basketball from the intermediate, junior high school, but music always been my thing. Like even going into the football practices and stuff like that, 2 a days, literally the coach is like, we're gonna spin us around, we're gonna tackle somebody today.
Yeah.
So it's always been a thing for me with the music, but I also had that good childhood where I was in sports, you know what I'm saying? I had my point where I was messing with the Pokemon, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I had a good childhood, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to really go through a lot that other people had to go through, you know what I'm saying? Because I had both parents, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of good times and bad times. It wasn't always good, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And tell us a bad time that you learned a lesson from.
Let's say when my parents split, that taught me a valuable lesson that as good as things can be and as good as people can hold things together, there's always bad things going on. You know what I'm saying, that you don't see, that's behind the scenes. So when my parents split, I actually got to see my world change. Everything changed from me and my little brother, little sister always being together to now my little sister going a long way, my brother going a long way, I'm going a long way. So that changed a lot, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot.
In the long run, how would you say that affected you? Like what long-term effect did that have on you seeing your parents split like that?
It messed me up.
And about what age were you when this happened?
I was probably like 12,
Okay.
15, around that age.
Okay.
I was up in age to know what was going on. My little brother and sister, them didn't.
Right.
So, you know, having to explain to them like, hey, you know, mom and dad and them not together no more. We got to do this type of way, and, you know, you got to go this way and that way, but I'll come see y'all when I'm, you know what I'm saying, every other weekend or whenever I can. So that was a big change for me.
Early music influences. Who were some of the first artists, musicians that caught your attention, and also what were people listening to around you?
Like, hey, Al Green, Master P, the Rap A Lot, Devin the Dudes, EJ School, Swisher House. Like I said, I grew up on that Gorilla Mob era.
Okay.
Up here in that.
Right.
And the Earth, Wind, and Fire, like I said, I come from that old soulful household. So when you wake up in the Hornets, you may hear some, you know, soulful Earth, Wind, and Fire. Then my uncle now come home. We finna start getting the Master P, the Sugar Shop. You finna start getting all the gangster music.
Yeah. Right.
So, like I said, I got a good taste of the music. Scarface is one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying? So, man, from Conroe, usually ain't number like 45 minutes down the way. So, of course, that's the next big thing with the music.
Right.
You know, and shout out to Conroe, Quarter Boy. I grew up, there's just a few people in Conroe I grew up on listening to, you know, so I look up to within the music game too, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Quarter Boy.
Okay, so while we're speaking about Conroe and we're speaking about artists from Conroe, talking to a global audience here, tell us, give us maybe 5 artists that have come out of Conroe that we may be familiar with. Your top 5, or just 5 at 5 period that we may know.
Let's say y'all top. Then we gonna go Quarter Boy. We're gonna go Smitty, Gorilla Madden. Then we'll go with, let's go, man, Big Six. Gonna rate out Big Six. And last but not least, shout out to my boy Kobe's Right.
Okay, and these are all recording artists, musicians?
From Conroe, Texas.
Okay. And outside of music, are there any people that's come up out of Conroe or even Navasota or College Station? Okay, yeah. Name some people that everybody would be familiar with.
J Mac, Indiola. Indiola manages Rody and R&B 4 right now. He's from Conroe, Texas.
Okay.
And he got Plats from Big S the Plug and a few others. And he's managed Stiff Barbie.
Okay.
Not still managing.
Okay.
It's a few other Conroe that did that thing, man. It's just right now.
I feel you. Okay, so coming up, you said some of your musical influences or what everybody was listening to. Who was your probably pick of the litter as far as music, what you listen to? Like, who influenced you the most as an artist? None of just period. You as a young man coming up, starting getting into music.
Yeah, okay. Now we can go to the hot boys.
Okay.
Cash Run.
Okay.
It'll be Birdman.
Okay.
Because I like the way he, older guy came in, got his younger guys in, let them do what they do, and you got to see literally what happened in the 2009 line literally is still happening now. Man, that's still.
Right. Okay, so when did music become, because I know you said you was into sports as well, when did music take place when you was more headed into that direction as far as wanting to be a part of the music?
I got more into the music around when I was 12 years old. I got very more into the music, but as a youngin', I've been loving music. I always had a thing for it. I always catch myself, or my mama say she'll catch myself in the back. She'll cut the radio down a little bit and just give me, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I always had that real for it. Then 12 years, when I turned 12 years old, my kinfolk Reed had a studio doing this thing. We was still rapping on karaoke and shit, doing the tapes. He was like, man, let me go on and push you in the studio and, record you the right way. So
right.
Tracks, took him down there to Willis, and man, he put me in the booth with my friend Coach Joshua. Shout out Coach Joshua, man. He another Conroe native on the engineer side that, was doing this thing back in the day. And they recorded me, and that's when I knew. I'm like, yeah, I got it. He came back and told my mom.
And about how old was this?
12 years old.
12 years old. Wow. Do you remember the song?
Man, I don't, but I can see myself in the studio.
Yeah. Right.
It's literally.
Okay, I want to talk about something that a lot of, I don't know, it seemed like it's there, but it's kind of like just overlooked, right? And the balance of the streets and music. A lot of artists are walking a certain type of walk, but we only see one thing. We see one thing, the music, and I guess maybe the results of what's going on in the street. Let's talk about the streets of Conroe. Tell us what the streets of Conroe are like and where you stand with that coming up. Talking about from 12 on, moving on. When you first get involved.
We got gatekeepers. We got OGs that got their certain picks. So they overlooking certain ones like myself. I can honestly say I've seen many go and invest in this person. You see me doing this the right way. You see me going and making the right connects with the right people. But instead, you'll go over here and work with this guy. And I feel like as if they'll work with this guy because this guy don't know it. So you can kind of take advantage of the situation. Me, I'm coming in more business oriented. And if you is trying to take advantage of me, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to say no.
Right.
Better than yet, just to cancel it all out. Let's talk country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back in the day, it was a little more rough coming up.
Right.
Not being able to, being younger and also going in rooms with the older guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the one that could rap out of my younger.
Right. I got you.
My older cousin.
Right.
Always around me, off of them. They invited me to the studio.
Right. Right.
rapping with V6 and Snow and all these.
Right.
Like, man, bro, I'm literally 12.
Right. Right. I'm actually familiar with that area. The apartments, right? Yeah, they're like brown or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm real familiar.
One time, so we literally just left town to
Kelly, if you watching this, inbox me. Okay, I'm sorry.
the damn car. I mean, like, hey, man, they done just to the damn top car on fire.
Oh man.
Got SWAT team. I say, man, boy, it's going down.
Yeah.
They go down in the road, and it ain't just Todd Trump. We got Bill Shaw. Like I say, you got middle car, you got Duggan. You know what I'm saying? Duggan, that's the hood. You know what I'm saying? The country. Shout out my bro, real. Shout out T.Y. Huntsville. Like I say, it's a lot of places around the 936 and 936 stretches down little Louisiana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about the 936 or the 903, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really talking about something. And it's hundreds to thousands of artists in between.
Right.
So I can tell people when I say I rep this shit, I stand on this shit, like it's a lot that I'm holding under my belt, over my head, on my shoulders when I say about the 936 of Conroe, Texas. But I mean that with my heart when I say, like, I'm standing on business with everything I said, how I move.
Right. So when do you start taking music serious to the point where you like, I want a career in this? And also, is Lil Say your first rap name? Yeah. So it been Lil Say from the jump?
Yeah, it's been Lil Say from the jump.
Okay.
My name is Savon. Hood slang, they call me Say.
Okay.
They used to call me Say as a little young. Just ran with Lil Say. I always been in little chubby,
right,
stubborn ass.
Right.
Lil Say just stuck with me. You know
right.
So that's what they.
Right. So when did you start taking music serious? And then tell us a little bit about your style of music. Like what separate? Who is Lil Say?
So start taking it serious more 15. Finally getting a chance to tell my pops and moms what I want to do with the income tax. I want a computer. I want a mic. I want help. I need to start recording. Got that. I started recording myself at 15.
Okay.
But shout out my Ken T. I love you, Nick. He showed me how to record off of Madness.
Can you check my shit?
When I shit you not, recording off of Madness was so crazy. And literally from there, I started my own group, Chosen.
Okay.
All of my older cousins. I'm the youngest one, 15, got 18, niggas 17, 18 years old. Literally finna come out of high school or damn near finna graduate. Literally coming to the studio, my room recording, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. And then we opened up at the Buckhandle Family Union that happens in Minnesota, in Navasota.
On the hill or something like that?
San Antonio, I think it's coming out with Slam.
I got footage from one of them, man.
We in the country with this in the sticks. That's how we do it out there. If you say the Buckhandle Family Union, it can go crazy, man, out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we performed at the Buckhandle after party, DJ shows, get money team, they get money. And we don't get money. And back when DJ Chose was literally, I forgot the group he was calling himself, man. But that's when I knew it was serious. I had my older kinfolk behind me, literally took the money myself and my people and bought the slot, put my team on. That's why I said I've been doing this as a youngin'. So this ain't just happening as he, you know what I'm saying, being a grown man. You know what I'm saying, taking opportunities that I have. My first opportunity in putting my people on. I always want to see my people eat just the same way I eat. Let's go back to the question then.
The question was, I also wanted to know, you pretty much answered it. The other part of it is, who is Lil Say? What separates as an artist musically? Who is Lil Say? And what separates Lil Say from other artists?
Okay, Lil Say, entrepreneur. And I'm going to tell you why. Not only am I'm an artist, I don't mind marketing my stuff. I don't mind promo. I don't mind getting out here in the streets and passing them CDs out and posters. I don't mind doing none of that. I'm all of that in one. I get back to the community year round. Not only do I have a toys ride at honors my tea lady on her birthday, December 23rd, I've been doing for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the community. I do my music stuff. I do the proper promo. I budget myself out to do what I need to do to become who I need to become. And I don't mind listening and taking heed to the wrong things that I'm doing to better myself as an artist. Yeah. Makes me different. And I don't mind putting the next man off, putting them in position. If I open a door, I'm kicking it open for the next person also.
Okay.
That's what's making me this. That's what I do.
Okay. Musically, what is your message to your listeners?
Motivation, Brian. I always stand ahead and I always take it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? We can rap about money, the cost, clothes, doing this and doing that, but when it all comes down to it, it's about how you feel. The message that's within the music that's literally helping you wake up in the morning and be like, hey, I want to cut, let's say, on the flick. Motivation stuff. When I see whatever song it is that get you up and get you through your day, tripping, whatever it may be, that's the type of, like I said, that's the type of message and concept I want to have with my music. I want to say the less. I want to be a preacher. Beyond, like, for me, music, I'm behind that post. I'm preaching to my people. I'm giving that message. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's the good feel music than good music. It's a message with everything that's going on.
What is the first song or songs or project that you put out where you feel like you started getting noticed?
When I had dropped my first solo mixtape called The Sky's the Limit.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about The Sky's the Limit. What's some of the songs on there? What was the vibe of that?
That's when Notorious first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Notorious, so I took Biggie's beat, The Sky's the Limit, that had 112 in my intro, and literally, that's when I knew I had. And this is back MySpace days, you know what I'm saying? So literally, going to MySpace, uploading the music, putting it on there, shopping it around through MySpace. My daddy drove trucks, so I literally messed the burner up on my computer, pushing out so many CDs, passing my through the intermediate high school, junior high. My principal got a hold on my.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because, like I say, I've been having that thrill, that hand-to-hand type of love feeling for the music for a long time. So, like, even seeing J. Cole doing that shit was like, man, that's the sport. Like, anything like this should motivate the next artist to want to do more and actually get out here and build a core fan base. That's how you do that.
Tell us something about Conroe, Texas, that you got to be from Conroe. Only somebody from Conroe would know.
You, if you hear that, that's some Conroe shit. That mean you ain't out here eating. That's exactly what that mean. You know what I'm saying? It's some, if you ever hear that, that's where it comes from. It's from Conroe. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, Louisiana, a little bit of everybody probably already do, but when we hear it in our section, it's a Conroe vibe.
Okay.
Conroe.
Okay. What's your goal in this industry? Signed to be signed, a signed artist, or to be an independent artist? What is your preference and why?
I like the independent look, like Lil Russell. You know what I'm saying? Stay independent, get your distribution deals, so you can have your music market and promote it on a high standard. Then partnerships, you know what I'm saying? Or either signing like Lil Russell did, where you get a bad deal, but you come back and swing for the own money, and you go back in and reconstruct your deal and get exactly what you want to need, because you show the people what type of person you is on the type. If they put this money here, you're going to get what you invest in that. You're going to get that right back.
Okay. Musical taste, current musical taste. Who does Lil Say listen to now? Give me 5 artists.
Zero, of course. Myself. Finesse 2 times. And last one was, I think, mixing it up a little bit. My last one, R&B flow. I've been on R&B flow tough. I've been on that flow tough. I done heard this and I done heard that, but fuck you good to me. That's me and my baby. You know, I'm tough.
What's your ultimate goal in this game?
To be successful, so I can take care of my family and the ones around me, and be long jeopardy in this game. You know what I mean? Being rich ain't never been a goal. It's to take care of my people and myself.
Okay. How will you know when you made it?
All right. That's a good one. And I hate when people put status on this, but nothing never be enough. I promise you that. That's why you see the ones that literally, like the older ones, you can sit back for so long, you might be like, man, I'm finished. And you see some young cat coming to the game and do this and do that. And you're like, man, that's just right there that just gave me that spark. Bro, it'll never be enough. You can never tell. You can look at what Elon Musk, that's what name. All that money that man got, that'll never be enough. That man still want more.
But at some point, Elon Musk goes from who he knows as Elon Musk to who we know as Elon Musk. So I'm asking you, what is that point when you can say, let's say, that went from where you grinding to where you know everybody know, let's say, or what now?
And when I can look at my bank account and see 7, 8 figures, a whole bunch of zeros and a couple of numbers in front of it, good.
So we gonna say 10 mil.
Nah, that ain't enough.
That ain't enough?
Man, although I said enough will never be enough, man, because I'm an investor. I like to, you know what I'm saying? So enough will never be enough. I get 10 million, I want 20.
Yeah.
This, and I mean, like, just investing and turning things into the right things so they can keep growth.
Okay.
You know, just like Jay-Z, you might look up one year, he's worth this, but the next year, you feel me, that net worth increases. At all given points, that net worth increases. So, yeah, enough will never be enough. And that's a great example right there. You see what Jay-Z is right now, but he keep going. It ain't like it's just gonna stop. It's gonna keep rising until this man die. That's my aspect of me saying enough will never be enough.
Okay. As of 2006, well, real quick, before we get into this set of questions, it's a few more things I want to know. I think it's real honorable that you have the give back. You say you've been giving back since what, 2017, 2018?
7 years.
Okay, I want you to give us a little detail about that. The name of the, I don't know if it's an organization you created or the event.
The Stephanie Son Toy Drive.
Okay, tell us, give us a little detail about that.
Yeah, so it's the Stephanie Son Toy Drive. My mom passed about 7 years ago.
Okay.
So in our honor, I literally have a toy drive, and her birthday is on December 23rd. And she would always tell me, baby, you shoot your videos. You do this, you do that. Y'all always doing it. Y'all always flashing money. You have to give back to where you come from. So, of course, I'm like, I'm put a toy drive together. And I'm like, I'm from pretty much Conroe, Navasota, College Station. I be in these areas. I always give love. So I'm like, I'm finna give love not only to Conroe, not only Navasota. I'm gonna go Bryan, College Station, Navasota, Conroe, and here in Texas. And we just added East.
Okay.
So 7 years, cover KTBS coverage. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, because like I tell people,
KT what?
KTBS.
What's that?
That's the news.
Okay.
College Station.
Okay.
They came out and covered it 2-3 years in a row.
Okay.
So that was a blessing, bro. Because like I tell people, I'm not looking at the aspects to get praised. That's not what I'm in this for. If it was what I was in this for, I ain't even got a nonprofit yet. I come out of pocket spending $3,500 out the pocket. I got 4 kids, and I still make sure they have a good Christmas, and make sure the ones that can't have a Christmas have a Christmas. So you tell me what kind of person I am.
What motivates you to have this every year and year after year after year?
My tea lady, man, because like I said, that broke me when I lost my tea lady, and I had to find little niches to bring myself back, because I'm the type of person, I'll hide it.
Right.
Really bad to cover it up. And what'll bring it back is those Facebook memories, stuff like that. You can try to hide. You can only hide for so much. So stop hiding. Why not go and glorify that pain and turn it into something good? And that's what I did. So now I'm working on getting my nonprofit. But now when you get your nonprofit, you're able to get downtown this, downtown. There's so much other stuff you can do, and we can have classes for kids that need to learn this and learn that. Drug classes for people that's having problems with this and that. I'm telling you, that's what I'm on. I'm on that type of time. Well, we literally just did the one this year, and we linked in with either the senator, I forgot his name, but we literally linked in with a senator this year. And that's even more crazy on a different scale. Like I say, every year is growing bigger and bigger, and I'm connecting with the right people to be able to go in and take care of the people that are not able to have a Christmas. Christmas is one of the biggest things for kids. At all holidays, they just have a Christmas. So I done literally done the toy drive the whole day. They did Bryan, College Station, Navasota, and Conroe. And then I turn around and literally have families hitting me on Facebook like, hey, say, as you come back through Navasota or Bryan or Conroe and you drop toys, can you drop toys off? I'm literally 7 in the morning up. We just ate the toy drive at 7 at night, and I'm finna go drop toys off. I'm gonna make it home till 10 o'clock.
Work. If people want to support you or be a part or have any questions about your toy drive, how do they get in contact with you?
Man, you can, like I said, you can reach me through my LLC's email at admin@getmoneynation.net. And if you want to be involved, you're more than welcome. And like I tell people, I'm gonna get my nonprofit set because that's the one thing people tell me. You got your nonprofit, people are more willing to invest in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Speaking of Get Money Nation, let's talk. Speaking of Get Money Nation, let's talk about Get Money Nation. What is Get Money Nation? When did it started? Just give us as much detail about that. Let's talk about it.
2011, 2012, literally hustling, working, just in and in. And I literally walk into the trap when I didn't check. And they literally listening to Rich Homie Quan. This is when I first got on Rich Homie Quan. I walked in that bit, I hear that still going in on these niggas. Okay, y'all let these niggas vibing. Cause like I said, I'm an older cat, so I got a couple young cats I met, I fuck with. Shout out my nigga Check, you know what I'm saying, coming home soon. Oh, y'all didn't mean one. But yeah, he was like, man, we need to set up so we always together. We need to put something together that literally is for us. And I'm like, we always getting money, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, get money niggas, bro. We finna run with that shit. But cool, I'm an artist, so I'm like, man, we can use this on all aspects, not only for a street team, you know what I'm saying, not for what, you know what I'm saying, what we doing or how we moving. We can use this for the music aspect. So that's what I tell people. Get Money Nation was the crossover because my executives and the people I work with, we can't take that into our later. You can't take that into that everybody not gonna understand the time Get Money Nation.
Right.
This is not NWA days. You're not for the not gonna happen. So yeah, we went and got the trademark, got everything for Get Money Nation. Logo, you see me. I'm a Scarface fan, so if you see us homie, that's exactly. If you see it on anybody, GMN, Get Money Nation, yeah, they know what time it is, and this shit run deep. I got niggas in jail, got this shit all tatted on, but this shit real. You know what I'm saying? But Get Money Nation run deep. 2012, now we at 2026, and you got Lil Say as the artist, GMN Key. Shit, man, it's running deep. GMN Chat. I can go on, you know what I'm saying? I can go on, but yeah, Get Money Nation is. LLC is a record label.
Okay.
Got it, yeah. 9 years ago, we LLC, we record label.
Okay.
We business. Every time we move, we getting paid. Yeah.
What do you do and how hard is it to get your music heard?
Marketing and promo. And the right marketing and promo strategy. You can't just get out here and think it's gonna happen overnight. Me and B was just talking about this. We was just talking about this overnight is a theory or is it just something that's like make-believe? But it is a theory because it's just like a dream. Because a dream is something that you're chasing. It don't happen or it don't come to reality until you do. Just like an idea. It don't come to life until you do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it comes down to. And always getting better and better in every aspect.
Okay. About to segue into these questions here. With your experience in the Houston market and also in the 936 market, what are some of your biggest challenges as an artist? Okay,
so drawing back to what you had said, the marketing and promo side, like you gotta have it. You can't run through the game without it. Radio, you're gonna need that. They breaking the radio. The radio is still breakable. You're not gonna be able to hit these big platforms and not hit the radio. You got to have it. But breaking from the Conroe market in Houston, it is hard. I can't just tell y'all that thing. It is. And a lot of artists is still wondering and figure how I do it, but it's about making the right connections. When I started, I was 15. I couldn't even get in clubs. Shout out to Tessa Allen, because when we started at 1400 in Conroe, Texas, when they were doing the showcases, and my older cousin had their IDs, they was showing them, and they like, man, this Lil Say, he rapping tonight, had to come up there, Miss Fire, had to come up there and get me. You know, because the security wouldn't let me in there. And I remember Miss Tessa Allen literally tell them, like, y'all knowing them like that, but wait till y'all get him rap. You know what I'm saying? To get out this stage, y'all gonna be letting this man nigga. They heard me on that stage rapping this, that, then the third. See, I was the youngest nigga on the stage, and how my older kid folks were following me. Like, I always had that leaderhood in me. Mm-hmm. Man, they was letting me in there every time. Literally, bro. Nothing but love.
You mentioned Fire. What is your relationship with Fire? Who is Fire?
That's my mama. That's my industry mama. You know what I'm talking about? when quarantine had hit, and like I said, I'm always thinking of ideas. I love thinking of ideas, doing stuff, and just doing it and seeing the outcome. I love doing that shit because I always land somewhere, and that's on my feet.
Yeah.
I hit up. We did the quarantine radio takeover. She popped out for me. Y'all don't know Miss Fire is MTV mogul. She done been around all your favorite R&B singers. All of it, man. That's inspiring. So I be telling people I'm really connected. I'm well connected. Also, she go by Mama Sauce. You know what I'm saying? She doing her Zydeco thing, baby. I ain't forgot about you. Yeah, it says it's going up thing right now. But it ain't nothing but love, man. Tessa Allen, that's how I like now with Mama Sauce. I went to 93 Car 7th Street. Did my radio interview with her. I went viral from doing that. So I tell people, man, like it's about the connection. Ain't about what somebody start, man. It's the image, man. That image, you know.
So far, in your career, which is you've been doing your thing so far, what would you say is your biggest accolade so far? What you're most proud of?
I'm most proud of literally having these meetings and telling my people, like last year I told them, I was like, man, the goal is to hit bigger shows. I don't know where they gonna come from, how they gonna come. I'm connected, but I'm praying on it. I'm just telling them, I don't know how it's gonna come, what it's gonna come. Last year we were on a crazy fucking run from opened up for Montana 700, Fredo Bangs, Finesse twice. Oh my God, Big Yavo, Quiet Money Died. Bro, the list goes on. I went crazy though. Like I went crazy. 15 shows, all of them packed out. My squad with me, it was crazy, man. We had the most crazy run. I know we motivate the area. Y'all can't tell me we didn't. We went on a crazy run, and I'm most proud of saying what I'm saying, putting my ideas into the air and literally grabbing them and making them happen. I'm finna do the same thing for 2026. I promise.
Okay. As of 2026, where do you and Get Money Nation stand as a whole?
Hey, we good. I removed a few because it's chest and not check. I keep telling people that I brought people around me so they can see the aspect of how this game works, what you need to do, how you need to step when you need to step. Like if I'm the one literally bringing people around me and putting people in the room where they need to be, make the connections you need to make so you able to gravitate and build yourself as an artist. You know what I mean? So a lot of aspects that went in the air, a lot of people didn't understand where I was going with everybody and what you need to understand when you are building something. You can't have too many artists around you. Have people around you that are literally going to be able to pick a camera up, that's going to make beats, that's going to engineer, that's going to do this and going to do that. They can't be one-sided because a one-side trick only is just stick. Just stick. So recalculated, it's 2026. We back and we big and better. Let's just say that God put the right people in the right place. So this is chest, not chick. And I love it.
What are your plans to capitalize on the momentum that you picked up on last year?
Man, that momentum was so crazy. Now we're going in on the bigger platforms. Out the Porch, the Golden Mic, the Debut, all the big platforms that are breaking these artists. We on the corner, Rap Economics, Texas Plus, South Central, Backstreet with Cole, my boy, my boy DJ Style. No, DJ Style, my slow. DJ Sharp, shout out my nigga DJ Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Those type of platforms we touching and we breaking the concrete to show people, you know what I'm saying? We can break the market by doing the right proper train whole rollout. That's all I'm doing. I'm showing y'all what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing, and I tell artists that in the area all the time. You do not post a hate on the one that's making way for y'all. Ask questions. I'm not gonna bite. I might balk. I'm not gonna bite. I promise. You know what I'm saying? But it's wonderful. I love the setting time. It's a beautiful thing. Let's just go on over, man. Right. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
That's what's up. Keep that momentum going. Okay, so on the level promotions, Lump.
Hey,
He's a legend in the game. He's worked with the greats from Scarface, Kiki. I I met Lump, man. He gave me a story about DJ Screw. How did you and Lump meet? And tell us a little bit about your relationship.
OG Lump, Does, one, two, and Cam, J Cam. Of course, they where I met you. My executive J Cam out of Dallas, I love you too, boy.
Shout out J Cam,
I
man.
met Cam one time last year. I never met Cam in my life. We only talked over the phone. 10 years, 12 years straight, this man ain't never hold me, never crossed me. He's kept his word. Every blueprint he told me about, he sent it to me, showed me. I know how the game works. Somebody telling me, you got to put the work in. You got to know the right people. Ain't once you know it's people know it. If you get the right, you get the right info from the right person, it's going to take you a hard way. So the AM hit me, he was like, hey, man, I just ran into an OG named Lump, you know what I'm saying, big in the game. Lump literally wasn't even on promo or nothing. Lump was literally just doing what he do. He wasn't even internal with the music. Cam Newton, and I got a guy at Congo that goes Spiders like Lil Say, crazy thing, Lump stays in Conroe. What a coincidence. So he was like, let's connect these dots. I got Lil Say, you know, so let me see your city stuck and see what you think. And, you know, long as I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't fuck with rappers. I don't even fight rappers, you know what I'm saying? You're like, but I'm gonna listen to this shit and see what he got. So my chick, we out, listen to me at his son, and before he say his son, I don't even listen to my rap music. His son, Bob, just did a little bit, you know what I'm saying, making sure everything's, you know, great. His son, Bobby said, oh, thanks. That I need to lift this because she ain't the one in the shelf.
Yeah.
Hush me.
Well,
because I'm
yeah.
niggas testing fucking with me.
Yeah.
I think that shit in the streets niggas need no friend but a specter. And then I finally I keep taking off this shit in my reach.
Hey.
And he said, man, yo. Pulled it right back into that music element. So I down on the freeway car as Kim always just live back about my with Cam, Bird, album. Bro, when they say they gonna make that crowd tell me like, hold on, he gonna put that person on that mind. I think you did that the same thing you do. This little thing alone might be look, let's say like they don't professionally me. They make it that. That's why I'm so used to making it happen. And they love saying, and this is another time I'm tell y'all love talking about the OGs and the guys, y'all need about OGs and the guys. I'm becoming OG, I'm 22. You gotta understand that Hampton Pop, gay people, the tiny police, the young people, some what be doing, I know they stop being young minded, is wanting me the OGs in order to get to where you need to think. That's so boom, me and Lump links in, and man, it's been up every set. I did a 90-day run, and with plays, Gale College, GT Distribution, 300 NT, Empire. This, bro, it's going crazy right now. And what's crazy about it, all I did was pray about it. I went through some real life situations. You know what I'm saying? They got me right, got my mind right. And I can't correct. I don't play with life like that on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm trying to get married with it too. Like, I'm really touching the element of myself and I ain't never seen in my life. And I love me, my lady love me, and the girl love me and shit.
Speaking of getting married, how do you make time for your music and your family?
Okay, that's a good one. Because it's real. Like, I got 4 kids, 3 little girls, 1 little boy. So, I'm dropping out, kicking up, work, the music, get back to the kids. It's an everyday thing. So, like me and B always talk about, they make excuses. You can make as many excuses as you want to. I don't care. Y'all make too many excuses to eat. I don't make excuses. I got 4 kids and I stay beating up the road. I'm in Houston right now, an hour and 30-some minutes away from the house. I'm in a 2025 Kia. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? I just bust the windshield. Like, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but the devil always seemed to try to accumulate some type of way to try to stop me, but it's not gonna happen. B, what we did, we made it right here to the city to link in with Texas Plug and kick the nation tour out today.
I
didn't make no excuse, did I? I made my way down here. I'm finna go pay $3,500 to get it fixed Monday. But I'm about to make it happen right here. The tour must go on.
You see different from the way you move, from your presence, your stage, even the adjustments that you've made on the grind has developed. What's changed for Lil Say?
Everything about me. Literally. And shout out my girl, shout out my woman, shout out my lady. She the reason for it all. I had to grow up. I had to get right. That's just what it is. And as a man, if you can't look in the mirror and say, hey, shit, man, you need to adjust. You might need counseling, whatever it might be. Go do that. Get right. I was 230 something pounds, nigga. I dropped down in 2, maybe 3 months. I dropped down to 175, 170. Got right, toned up, started going to church, gave my life to God. I just got right. I got right. And what's crazy, Lump is a minister, so I'm always getting that word. And Bama, Bird, Cam, we men of the Lord. We gonna pray together. And we gonna, we gonna do whatever we gotta do to make sure that the Lord hear them prayers so we can get where we need to be at. And we gonna put the work in that we put in so we can get the prayer. Never works without you doing something on the other moon, babe. I'll never sit and pray and thank God it's gonna come down and bless you. And when God put blessing in front of you, shout out BNC, shout out Dizzy, I just told you this. When God put blessing in front of you, you don't run from them. You snatch those. Because if you run from them, why would I give you enough? Blessings are free. Blessings are free.
You mentioned your girl. How important is it that that you have a woman on your side while you're doing what you're doing? How important is it that you have the right woman?
You need a strong backbone. You need somebody that's gonna keep you alive. When we find a right woman, you will know. You gonna know, because everything will change. You'll be willing to do whatever needs to be done to make sure that they are happy, they're in a good place, and that your relationship always and is above everything else. But what I need to learn is the same type of consistency that I put into this music, I had to put that into my relationship. You know what I'm saying? So what's even more crazy, like I say, they make excuses. I took 6 months off on music, if not 9, and literally sat back and watched to see what other people would do, even artists I was around, to try to see that y'all made the connects, that y'all go out and do what y'all need to do, because I'm not the manager, I'm the artist. Did y'all go out and make the connects y'all need to do, or did y'all do what y'all need to do to be able to do this on y'all own? No movement, stagnant, don't nobody want to do nothing, they waiting on Say. So that's what showed me that you got to focus on Say a little bit more, because they don't want me.
Absolutely. Don't never let no one else lack of interest or motivation or anything like that affect you.
And like I tell them, Jake, it ain't no problems. Everybody can't go.
Right.
But I had to learn that the hard way.
Right.
I had to learn that the hard way. I can tell somebody that all day. Just like I used to tell my girl, like, man, I just listen to zeros and pay zeros. Fucking crazy. Why would you want to be 1D? Well, then you listen and you start to see, and the stuff that happened to him starts to happen to you. You got, hell, these motherfuckers, still fuck away from me.
Right.
Because y'all do too much.
Right.
Y'all will make people not want to be around. Y'all
Right.
make somebody hate people.
Right.
People are making their people. Shit. And I don't think nobody.
With that being said, how hard was it, or what was the process in you finding your team that you currently are with now, the right team? What was the process, and how hard or difficult, or was it difficult putting that team together?
It was, because like I told people with the nation, I didn't know that was going to happen. I was literally just connecting the artists that I've been around with, had relationships with, just connect. You got people from New Jersey. You got people from literally Cleveland, Ohio, Conroe, Navasota, Bryan College Station, Houston. All able to come together in one room. Ain't nobody had no problems. It was amazing.
Right.
That was
It is.
my first media.
It is. Trust me.
Brought all them artists around. We had no problem. Rap economics came down to BCS. We did what we did, and then I was like, oh my God, I got something I can work with. I didn't thought I was gonna have to do this and do that and start having meetings, and I'm like, sure, I'm trying to be an artist. I might be having my break right now. But you know what? This is something. So if it is something, let me grab hold to it, gravitate to it, put my stamp on it, and let's see where it goes. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And when you do things like that, it reevaluates people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people that might see stuff. Like even with me, I didn't plan this, so I don't know what's coming ahead. I'm just putting people on what I got in front of me. Like, yeah, I'm getting this opportunity. Let me give you this opportunity. I don't know what might come out of it, but it's the same opportunity that I'm off. So let me take advantage of it and give it to you also. Right. It's up to you if you take advantage of it, though.
So it's almost kind of like you were networking for yourself, but leaving the door open.
Exactly. That's exactly what because literally, shout out Lump again. Lump literally had a brunch at the end of the month, and literally we got DJ 5,000, DJ Michael Watts. You know what I'm saying? We got Red Shot, D-Rake in the building. Labels.
Right.
This,
Right.
if you didn't know who you knew, you wasn't gonna be in the building.
At all.
You wasn't gonna be in the building. So a lot of people take that in the aspect and it's like, is they tripping or are you tripping? Cause at the end of the day, you get in the room with these people, but you're not going over there, hey man, I'm such and such, so I rock with Lil Say. I just want to know, can I get a picture? But I want to get your info. And if we can have a sit down or something, I'm one of them. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be with Say. I wouldn't be in this room if I wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't that. People want to take pictures, fans. That's not what we come to do. We came to work.
Right.
And I sit back and watch everything. I'm an artist. I analyze people. I'm so cold with it. So when I get 50 to 60, I'm going to know who I'm making. I'm going to know who that shit. I be sitting in the area just sitting. I be talking to B all the time. Like, B, he going to go back to jail.
Oh, damn.
He gonna do this. He gonna fuck up. He's just going far enough. I can tell because you get so stagnant. You forget the mission.
Right.
You want to rap so bad, but you want to be in the street so bad. Fuck that popularity shit. It's not high school.
Right. It's a business.
See it. We can sign a deal, distribution, then get up out of it. Then we can have a popularity contest.
It's a business for sure.
When they get the business aspect, then you was owed more for what we talking about and what it'll lead into. That's it, and that's all.
In 2004, you were featured on South Central's very first Central Standard lineup with folks like Quiet Money Dot, OG Key, and some more. How did you feel when you got that call, that invite, and what was that overall experience like?
That was 2024.
I think I said 2004. I'm sorry. Correction on that. It was 2024. My bad. Not that long ago.
2024, yeah, Central Standard with South Central, man. Like I said, I tell them, boy, I'll be bigger than Double S. I mean, bigger than whatever, higher. I tell them this all the time. You think larger in the world, you be bigger than ours. And you are larger in the world. Think it's something to see. You know where that movie come from. I mean, you know where that part of the scene come from in that movie. But, yeah, man, it was a blessing, bro, because now I'm like, damn, we got somebody literally in our area that's taking the time, taking their money, all their money, and finna about to give us the platform to literally showcase our talent. And not only that, show the world what we got to offer. When you can name a blogger that done that in Central Texas, East Texas, Houston, when you can do that, we can talk about the Central Standard, South Central. Y'all have to put my boy in those lines or those reads of the race. I just seen what they were doing with urban politics. Texas Plug should have been there. South Central should have been there. We got to come together. Cap season, Trill Talk, no Pill Talk, Two Texas. Y'all, we got to come together because we're bigger as one. You see what New Dallas is doing? You see what Big as the Plug got going on? We have to come together and make the right connection. But the Central Standard was amazing. My nigga got a fucking mansion, 8, 10, 15. I'm literally running through the day like a little kid. And we got locked in the garage, too. I think it was a little high. But, bro, those times are unreplaceable. You get what I'm saying? And it was amazing, bro. Then he got Prez D to come out. Everybody can't come up here. So when you know the right people, the right stuff happen, bro. And shout out to South Central's own Bill Money. Because he listens, just like I listen. I see a lot of me in him. So he's going to be the next double SL of our area. That's up. Remember this.
How important are blogs, media sites, etc.? How important are they to you?
You got to have them. You got to remember, not in the streets. I come from the streets, and I'm not talking drug dealing and all that bullshit. I'm talking about slanging them CDs out the trunk, taking them to those markets out here in the city when they had the green market, these flea markets, the King market ain't even none of them. When they had those places, or the Ricker store in Greensboro, we used to be able to go and take our CDs in there, and they literally would let us sell our CDs out of there. That was amazing. Mm-hmm. That's the way it needs to go back to. And it's going back to the CDs and the vinyls, but the blogs are needed as far as the internet goes, because those are the markets that need to be broken. And by linking up with people like Texas Plug, South Central, you break into a market And that's what these artists don't understand. You think by sending BCS or sending Conroe gonna get you somewhere? This is not the fucking A's. Warner Brothers or none of them is not finna come pick you up out this bitch because you the hottest nigga in the city, and if you the hottest, you the bingo.
Yeah.
I'm tired of conspicuating and all this shit, bro. We set the record straight to 2026. If you ain't all your shit, you getting called out, and we running that shit all the way to the top. All the way.
Man, it's a Texas platform. So before I get you out here, man, I want to talk to Texas real quick, man. Give us your top 5 artists all time out of Texas, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Dot at the top.
Come on.
Dot mix. He got Mr. 3-2 winner, and he got Fat Pat. That nigga guys say, man, that boy, I tell you all the time. That gonna send this nigga to come up out of H-Town. That's something.
Yeah.
So that's one. We're gonna go with Sauce Walker because I love what he done. You know what I'm saying? From doing the Nipsey Hussle thing with the dispensary, studio on one spot, eye shop. It's a beautiful thing. Plus what he done with TSF, actually put young brothers in position. I love it, bro. And the nigga rap. When is Sachi coming on? What a big bird at? And you said Houston, right?
Texas.
Shit.
Yeah.
The biggest. The largest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big at the plug, bro, slanging the boy, doing everything. I do it. And I'm trying to get on that tour too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 3. So 4, we're gonna give it the rope. 0. I watch 0 come all way from the Gorilla Mob. Look what you did to me. I sound me. Bro, this man is now One Deep Entertainment, both top $1 million. Man. I love it. And he went through what he went through, his rapping out that skills. Because you showed us, you know what I'm saying, what it is to take a deal, not only settle with it, but also come out on top.
Yeah.
That was 4.
That's 4. Give us one more. Yeah.
So my 5th one is gonna be Lil Say.
Yeah. Come on.
It's gonna be Lil Say. Because I'm telling you now, if you can't see what I got going on as far as the unity, as far as what we pushing and how we moving and what we doing, I'm gonna be considered. I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna make sure I'm up there.
I'm gonna segue what you saying. Let's say I'm gonna segue into this next one. Similar question. You represent a unique space in Texas, Conroe, Navasota, College Station. Give us. I think you gave us 5 earlier, but give us 5 that people might know. Give us 5.
Hey. And I'm gonna tell you this out the record, because I'm gonna tell y'all about y'all local niggas. Y'all love going and doing them interviews, and y'all never bring Say up. Y'all know I'm hard. I shoot niggas up all the time. Why y'all do that to me? And I I'm the most consistent. Y'all know that. But let's go with Osa. I'm gonna give one to Osa. That's out of BCX. That's Bryan, Texas. Josh Gibbs. We're gonna give one to Josh Gibbs out of Bryan, Texas. Let's go down the highway. Let's give one to my boy Dex De Niro, Supremo De Niro. My nigga switch his name up every year. But that nigga hard. You know what I'm saying? My nigga hard than a motherfucker. I'll tell you, I want to support nobody, but hey, it's out the top. Of course, Squad Money got, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mention him every time because even, you know what I'm saying, every level, he's the
But he not from Conroe. Yeah, we want to keep it. We want to keep it in that area.
It's don't go away.
Give me 2 more.
Big Sumo doing this thing. He's a youngster that's out
Okay.
the Willis area, Huntsville area. Big Sumo doing the trains. BP.
I'm not.
You give the oil spill BP.
Okay.
That's Huntsville, Texas. 936.
I seen him. He did a song with I think it was J-Dog. I don't know if he did a song with J-Dog, but he performed at J-Dog.
You know, he been on the move, Crockett, Texas. That's his stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, believe me, some hard hitters coming up out of the 936 area, 979. I don't show nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Just don't forget. You know what I'm saying about your boy. You can forget me. I got bigger motherfuckers that knows me though. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, show love when the love gets shown, baby. That's all.
Finish this statement for me. You know you from Conroe when?
You know you from Conroe when you highlight you and the right niggas turn around and see and get you back.
Hey, that's what's
So young and out here eat. Yo, eat.
already. How did you come up with the hit Stuck?
Yeah, like I said, I'm artist. I love this shit. I can hit it on all aspects. So I was telling myself, I said, man, I got like 30, 40, maybe 50 songs in about. I need that hit. And I got executives I talk to in the morning. I got 4 to 5 different executives from Memphis, Dallas, Austin, Cali, and I want to say the Florida area, if I'm not mistaken, because my boy move around a little bit. 5 executives that I get my games from. But Cam always calling me every morning. That's my nigga out of Dallas. So I'm literally staying involved with what's new, what's hot, what's not. I'm getting that from my people. They letting me know what's needed. And lump, you know what I'm saying? So, but was Stuck, I was like, man, I need to find something catchy. I love Moneybagg Yo. I love the way he caters his music. I love the way he makes it catchy. So I need something catchy. I need something that's gonna be something that people can gravitate to. Something for the radio. I need that. I gotta have that. So I came up with something catchy, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Stuck. Everybody always talking about, man, you know what, nigga, you just stuck. If you don't do this right, I'm gonna leave you stuck. I can't fuck with you. So I was like, you know what? I'll even let that stuff she ain't going. Look, I said, okay, got the catchy rhythm, got the verse, got the hook. When you're making singles nowadays, they don't need to be no longer than 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes 30. So I gave them just enough 28 bars. So I think it's just one verse actually. So it's hook, verse, hook. You know what I'm saying? More is just enough for the people. You know what I'm saying? You give them just enough so they want more.
Right.
So Stuck came about and I seen what I had, man. Now this going viral, and here's the video on the way.
That was gonna be my next question right there.
Shout out to all the DJs that been spilling your boy. It ain't been nothing but love, baby. It ain't been nothing but love, and I'm loving what we doing with the record.
Yeah. This is just something I just want to know for myself. Do you like? Are you interested in getting your song reviewed, like by different platforms and stuff like that?
That's something that you have to do. Like I said, I've been trying to break into different markets, and that's the way to break into the markets by having the right YouTube or the right person review your music. You can go global. I don't remember the artist's name, but if I tell this story, a few people might know who he is. He's from the DFW area. I'm gonna say he killed this up or something like this. I'm happy, but he was on his verge of blowing up. He had 0 views, and one of the reviewers was like, "Man, I'm finna go to one of the most craziest things that I'm finna go to a video that just dropped 0 views. I'm finna click on it." He clicked on that boy's music, and I guess like you say, most people might think that it's trash that has not too many views or no views at all. Man, he played it like, man, this guy actually had something. The next day, that boy. So that's needed, you know what I'm saying? Reviews from the Hair Paints, Rap Economics, like I say, get reviews by the right people can lead you and take you in the right direction. So that's needed.
When it's all said and done, what does Lil Say want his legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered?
Glorious. And when I say glorious, I mean it in the most humblest way. Like, I want to be known as that guy that Say came up. He didn't mind putting this man on. See, I always looked out for the community. And he never gave up when times got hard. My story is going to help the next man. My story is going to help the next woman. My story is going to help the next child be the next Lil Say, if not big. That's what this is about. I want to be able to go back in and sign the next Lil Say, to find the next big thing around him. That's what it's all building up to. I want to be able to open doors for the right people. Central Texas that never had that one person to come up out of Central Texas, the 936, open a door and actually bring others with them. I have not seen.
The door's open for Lil Say.
Come on, man, and I'm gonna keep them out.
If you can say one thing to your mom and you know that she would hear you, what would you say to her?
I'm doing. Your son that became a man. I went from a young boy to a grown man. And you would have thought it happened the 2 years after you passed. Nah, baby. It happened 5, 6, maybe 8 to 9 years after you passed. I found myself, and I know who I am. And I thank you for being who you were, staying on me like you did, because it made me the best man I could ever be. Thank you, Miss Steph. Sweet lady.
Anybody that's that you say that has helped you get to where you are now and become the man that you are, outside of your mom, because you just mentioned her, go ahead and mention those people and give them their flowers right now.
So I'm really relatable to, I can relate to what Yo Gotti says, as if he's grew up with 6 to 8 different aunties, one uncle. Man, I got 6 to 7 aunties, one uncle, literally. So I grew up in a household with women, and I love my Aunt Peaches to death. She keep me on my toes. That's like that's the mama that's taking the spot from my mom. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all my aunties. Shout out my Aunt Peaches. Shout out my dad, the Keith. You know what I'm saying? He keeps me on my toes too. Shout out my girl. Shout out Constance. If it wasn't for you, baby, I wouldn't even be who I am. I don't even think I'd have met any of y'all. I mean, not really just met him, but even, you know, when you're somebody different, you don't step into or be able to get to the right people, as I would like to say. Shout out Smitty, you know what I'm saying? My name is Smitty, G-O-E, delivers off everything. Youth and World Stop Movement. Shout out Get Money Nation. Shout out Texas Plus. Shout out Kim. Shout out Lux. Shout out Billy with South Central. Shout out Dizzy and DC with BSC Entertainment. Shout out ME Stack Boy, my brother, man. The coldest engineers in Central Texas. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all this. In BCS area, the coldest, the best engineer. I'm locked in beat to it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Brian with Exotic Inks. Make sure if y'all in BCS, y'all come get some good food right at Exotic Eats. Don't pass through and not get right. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody I didn't mention, shout out my boy Nico, Name Brand. Always showing me love. OG after 936. I love you, boy, because all the motivational things you send me through the hard times, and when you seen the visual and nobody else did, it's happening now, bro. They can't say we ain't doing it. It's not undeniable. You know what I'm talking about? And anybody else on my journey, my big bro T, my big bro Yo, you know what I'm saying? RP, Mama Marion, hey, man, this all for them. You know what I'm saying? And anybody I forgot, bro, I love y'all, man. It's a lot to mention. Head all over the place. But I love y'all, man. I pray for y'all there at night, whether you know it or not.